back if you're joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have this marketplace haul. Now by marketplace I mean auction wins, I mean Facebook finds, I mean flea markets, I mean thrift stores, basically anywhere you can get second-hand toys. And I'm sorry there has been a bit of delay between this one and the last one. I have been overseas, I have been doing very busy with other things. So I've grouped up a bunch of dolls from different finds, which as far as I'm aware, I haven't shown on any marketplace haul, I hope. They were in the to be recorded video box, but sometimes Blake and Astra can mix the boxes up. I think these are all new. I hope these are all new. But anyway, we'll go through them. Ones that I can identify, I will put down the bottom so you can see for yourself in case you're trying to look for a doll yourself, or anything like the Bratz. I generally don't identify the Bratz until after the videos in a large lot, but if you see something that I don't have written down here, feel free to fill me in on who it is, because there's always people out there that know more than me. Okay, so I've had a bit of a sort of where each thing came from, just to remind myself where I got what and who, so I can do the best of what prices I paid, etc., and where they came from. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is these three down the front. Now I paid $4 each. Now generally my rule with secondhand dolls is $1 to $3. There is exceptions when I break that rule. If a doll is complete, if it's something that we really want, you know, a hard to find doll, or if it just has something with it that you sometimes don't see. And with these Bratz dolls, so I paid $4 for this sweetheart. She's got a nice outfit on because she has her earrings in, and that is one of my biggest gripes with secondhand Bratz dolls, is it's really hard to find them with their earrings in. I don't care if the outfits are not complete. I honestly have a box like this full of Bratz outfits and shoes, so I can work towards putting my Bratz, you might see some on Instagram which I restore, where I just find the pieces, put them all back together, they all go in a bag together, and I know that that doll is complete. And then you know, but yeah, these ones came with earrings in. So I'll put the names down. If I don't have the names, please fill me in. I'm not a Bratz expert, I'm not a general any sort of doll expert, I'm an overall person, if that makes sense. I appreciate a doll for its beauty rather than being some people who focus on certain brands. I don't think her nails are meant to be coloured in, but someone has very delicately put red nail polish on each of her fingernails, which I think is cute, and I actually really like this dress. This isn't, to me, is a more not so flirty sort of Bratz clothes as they generally wear. I actually really like this dress, and then it's toned down, and then she has these shoes on, which to me are mine scene shoes, which are probably going to go with the next doll that I found in this lot. This lot I got from the Red Cross store, I believe. So that's definitely my scene shoes. So I'm going to take those off her because they're just going to get stretched. But isn't that a beautiful doll? The doll which Astra absolutely, it's one of her favorite lines, is my scene Barbie. She absolutely loves them. I don't know if this is a rare doll, but I have seen plenty of the blonde-haired my scenes, a heap of the other types of dolls, but I haven't seen this one before with the gorgeous smile. Check out that smile. I love it. I love it. She's got a purple tint to her eyes. I love this smile. She's got this outfit on, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it's her outfit or not. And then down to here, so maybe these shoes go with her. These have been really stretched to fit on a my scene, but that to fit on a Bratz. But so she was $4, and I'm really happy with this purchase. It was my favorite out of the three dolls I picked up at the Red Cross. Now they were $4 each, but I got a discount on this doll. I can't remember how much of a discount I got from the Red Cross store. I just remember I brought it up and I said, look, she's got this mark on her. If it ever wants to get on focus, please camera. There we go. I wanted her because she has her earrings. This is a Barbie dress. I'm pretty sure this is a Barbie dress. Bet you this is a Barbie dress. Yes, it is. So she's got a Barbie dress on. We don't have this doll. I'm almost positive we don't have this doll, but she has her earrings in, and she's got a motherly look with her, so maybe she's one of the Bratz mums. I don't know. But yeah, that mark doesn't bother me too much. It'll just take a little bit of work and sunlight to get it off, and she came with shoes. So again, $4 New Zealand. Those were the dolls I got from the Red Cross store. So I'm going to move them aside and get the next lot up. Okay, so the next lot I'm going to look at is what I got in America. I actually didn't pay for any of these. I went to go buy them when I saw them at the counter, and then my friend, as he does, pushed me out of the way and paid them for himself. So these were paid for by my friend. You can see by the price tag on here, they were $4.99 for the 3 boys I'm about to bring up. And I'm not a boy collector, but I love these. I love these so much. And this one was $2.99 from the thrift store. So I've lumped trolls in with dolls because they are dollies to me. We'll go through this bag for, what did I say? $2.99 fast. So here is one of the teenage trolls. They're missing their clothes. I'm sorry, darling. It's not very nice to be displayed with your all your assets, but but it is a teenage troll. I think these are the teenage trolls. It could be a mummy and daddy one, but it is a teenage troll to me. And then going from the teenager, we have one of these vintage baby trolls. I had quite a few of these with my sister when we were younger. These were the little babies, and they used to have little nappies on and stuff, so I'll make a little nappy. Isn't that adorable? Okay, it's another one of the teenage type dolls. Bit of a clipping area on the side. I don't know why people decide, or kids want to cut their dollies' hairs. So yeah, I'll find a nice outfit for that one. And last in the bag is this one. Now this is not the rust troll, a damask or damask I think it is. It's, yeah, dam troll. Some of these actually go for a lot of money if you find the rare older ones. So that is the other type, but still adorable. Okay, so on to these boys. They were $4.99 each, and when I saw them I was like, because I'm not a boy doll collector and neither is my daughter, but these are the Disney articulated princes. So I think I'm going to get their names right. I will put them down here. I'll do a bit of research before I do it. Unmasking, I think this is Prince Charming. And just look at the articulation and the quality of them. So here, this little sweetheart's been, there's his Disney sign at the back, has been stuck in a pair of Christmas board shorts. Let's bring him up and have a look. Just the quality in the painting and the face, you can notice immediately. He is smiling. He looks like a Prince Charming, and they have the extra points of articulation in the elbow and the knee. He has painted on undies, nice red ones to go with his Christmas board shorts. Maybe he must be, you know, he was meant for me. He wants to have Christmas in New Zealand where you wear togs and go swimming and go to the beach on Christmas Day rather than, you know, the colder places where you go in the snow. And they have the clicky knees, and they're just fantastic quality. It's a shame they're missing their clothes, but that's nothing for me to really worry about. I just love that I don't have these boys in this quality. So these must be Disney store ones. I'm not sure. But yeah, $4.99, bargain. Okay, so probably one of the most famous Disney movies, and the prince had as big a part to play as the princess, in my opinion. $4.99 for Prince Eric. And to be quite honest, I think Eric is one of the more handsome princes. Blue eyes, dark hair, gorgeous. And it does look like these are his authentic pants from memory. What I remember, does he have painted on undies? Oh, Eric's sporting some blue undies. Let's bring him up and have a look. So here he is again. He's got his hair going. He's got his smile on and his extra bits. You know, always check these in the shop, make sure that their joints are working well. He's just so handsome. Like, I don't know, I'd be taken like the Little Mermaid if I saw him walking down the street. He's a real handsome boy doll. He's probably going to be one of my favorites once I find his original outfit, etc., and give him a bit of a scrub. Very happy with this purchase. And then last but not least, probably one of my least favorite Disney princess movies. My goodness. Sleeping Beauty. I know I've watched a few doll collectors who have also stated that Aurora is probably their least favorite princess. I just think the movie didn't do her justice in making her have much of a personality. Screech, hashtag don't hate me. $4.99, and here is her prince. He is in his original outfit. I don't know why he has this tie around his back. There's something that I should be knowing about. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just around his waist. So obviously he was on display. Does he have painted undies? He has light blue undies on. So obviously he was on display. Again, a really handsome boy doll though. I'll bring him up. Very, very handsome. Very, very princely. I'm glad that he's in his outfit, and his outfit's really good. It's not frayed too much. It actually doesn't need any clean either. And his big boots at the bottom. So he's complete for $4.99. He was a bargain. I don't know his name. I'll have it down when I identify the doll. But yeah, it's really sad that Aurora is such a pretty doll, but she was, I don't know, her movie wasn't memorable compared to other princess movies. Okay, so keeping on the theme with Aurora, this doll I actually got from $1 from not a thrift store, but a secondhand clothing store. For some reason, when people put clothes in their charity bins, they also sometimes throw the toys in there, and they don't know what to do with them, so they have this basket near the side which has all these toys in for super, super cheap. And I guess nobody really goes to a secondhand clothes shop to buy toys, because I'm always picking them up cheap from there. Okay, so if you know the Disney doll shop dolls, this is one of them. This is Aurora. She is a beautiful, beautiful doll in her signature color of pink. She has her outfit complete, which is really, really good as far as I can tell. And again, the extra articulation in the elbow and the knees with the clicky knees. Yep, got her earrings in, beautiful. Her hairstyle's been kept pretty well, apart from the fringe is starting to look like it's going a bit manky, but I'll fix that up. Flat feet, and she was $1. $1 in this secondhand clothes store. Just had no idea what to do with her. I'm glad they didn't, because now she's mine, and I've got a prince just waiting for her. And a couple of weeks later, from the same clothing store, I got this Big Bratz baby Jade. Big Bratz babies. Big Bratz babies. Big Bratz. So that's fast 3 times. Really important, the amount of Big Bratz babies I pass by because they're missing their hair attachments. She has her hair attachment. She's got a little bit where a child has given her some makeup. It's nothing that I'm too worried about. I'll bring it up and show it. And some grandma or mother has made her this amazing, just layers upon layers of knitted dress, which yeah, she's going to, that's going to disappear, darling. You look fabulous in it, darling, but it's just not for you. Let's get you one of your original outfits. And more so than that, she's got her boots on. Or I might put her in something different, as we already have 2 Big Bratz baby Jades. Astra just will not let me leave them behind. She's got her earrings in the side here, which is super cool. We might put her in something a bit more, we might put her in something styly. Let's bring her up and have a look. So here she is up close with her eyeshadow done. You can see they've put the pink eyeshadow. It's fluoro pen, so it's actually going to be an easy clean. I think I've dealt with fluoro before and it's been quite easy. And you can see it's just, look for the boots, look for the hair when you're purchasing them. For $6, she was a bargain, and I couldn't leave her behind, and Astra wouldn't let me anyway. Alright, so on Instagram you may have seen that I got the whole Bratz salon and 3 dolls and a heap of accessories for $10 New Zealand. I'll print it, the conversion around the bottom there. It comes with the mirror and all the pieces. I only grabbed out of the bag what I have here. So the mirror is actually missing, but it is there. You'll see it on the Instagram pic. I'll put my Instagram down in my description. $10 just for the salon would have been a bargain, but to get the 3 extra dolls. One doll has issues. I'll bring up the first 2. So this one, for some reason, whoever the lovely has removed her makeup on her lips. She's kept the eyes the same, and she's got these beautiful flirty eyes. I have no idea why she removed the lip makeup. I may restore that with some acrylic paint and setting. She's got these outfits on, this red, I really like these pants, and then some shoes on. So again, I don't really mind that she's missing her lips because she's still a very pretty doll regardless. And hey, $10 for the salon and all the pieces was fantastic. Then we have this sweetheart. She's got a bit of a mark up there from a, looks like felt tip pen, so we'll work on that. Her face is fine, and again, she's got an outfit on and shoes. Really, really good. And lastly, this darling who's got a beautiful face, but unfortunately, someone's lopped off her arm. She's completely armless. But I'm just gonna take her head off and put her head in the practice custom box. I don't know, I think we actually have this doll, so I don't know if she's worth restoring for me because we already have her complete somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure. I just recognize her face. Just a taste of some of the clothes and accessories. I'm not going to go through them. I've noticed that when people are starting to show up every individual clothes, I kind of like go on the high speed thing where it's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You know, where you put the YouTube, you play the video at 2 times speed instead of 1 speed. I don't try and do that all the time, but sometimes when it's like 20 plus clothes, I get to the stage where it's like, come on, I want to see the dolls. All these accessories that go with the salon, and I think some things that don't go with the salon, like this computer. I don't know where this computer came from, but I love this computer. It's so awesome. It's like a little window screen there, and kind of like a flat top monitor. I'm not sure, but yeah, all these things. There is a big mirror, which you'll see on Instagram, that goes with this. There's the salon chair, which I actually have another one of these chairs, and I always wondered where it came from in my doll accessory box, and now I have. So I've got 2 salon chairs, and there's all sorts of brushes and feet and all those sorts of things. I'm going to move these aside. So down to the last pile, these are all dolls which I picked up at thrift stores, apart from this one on top. I'll talk about her at the end. At thrift stores, and they'll have price tags on. I'm going to do that one last. First off, there's Belle, whose hair looks frightfully... I actually put Belle back, and Astra put her back in the basket. She wants me to restore her, which means that Mummy's going to be sitting around all night after washing through it, trying to get this hair under control. But she just really loved the gloves on her, so she is a Hasbro, isn't she? Yeah, she's a Hasbro. Hasbro tend to have the bigger faces. I actually preferred when Mattel did the Disney princesses. They were just prettier looking dolls, and she was $1 New Zealand, you can see there. So yeah, I'm not sure what ideas Astra has for her, whether she wants to turn her back into a Belle or turn her into something else, but we got that one for $1. Another Barbie for $1. Generally, the Salvation Army thrift stores is Astra's little haul. She picks her favorite dolls. I don't know why she's got this balloon thing around her. Try and get that off. I'll just snip it. You can see the $1 tag there. So normally it means that they have a face or something, an accessory or a clothing with them that Astra really wants. Okay, so we've got one of the newer style Frankie Steins from Monster High. This is the one that does the electrical thing. Kind of like a gimmicky sort of doll. Really pretty face on this one. I actually really loved the fluffy hair. We have this doll brand new in a box, and we will open it one day. We will open it one day to review it, but for $1, just for the outfit alone, she was worth it, and the earrings, and plus that face. Like, I might take her off this silly electronic box. body because we already have one, and stick her on a Frankie Stein body that I've got in another lot which doesn't have a head. Just because she's such a pretty doll, and I love that poofy hair, even though this little thing is very cute. And there's her $1 tag. Okay, what have we got next? Oh, this Barbie. Where did Astra grab this one from? Oh yeah, this one's got her shoes too. All right, here she is. Beautiful purple, deep purple hair. She's got a purple bra. I actually kind of like when they paint on the bras. I don't feel like I have to, like I'm exposing them somehow. I know it seems silly. I kind of chuckle when people try and cover up their dolls and stuff like this, and I'm like, it's a dolly. She's got her shoes on. So again, $1 for the doll is fantastic. But when they come with shoes and things, just to buy shoes alone, we get them in those mystery packs, and they cost $2 New Zealand, just to try and get one out of those mystery packs. So $1 for just a pair of shoes is really good in my opinion. Okay, who have we got? Oh my goodness, her hair is everywhere. Okay, so these two Bratz came in the same lot, I think. Yeah, for $1. These ones were from, I think those ones were from the Salvation Army. I think these ones were from the St. John Opportunity Shop. So here we have two Bratz. We definitely have this Bratz. Oh, yeah. I know because I should have filmed it. I did a restoration project. We got this brat in her original outfit, but some sweetheart had put Vivid and marker all over her face, and she's been restored till basically like this, where you wouldn't even tell she had marker all over her face. It took me 2 months, and I'm just trying to stress this because some people think that dolly restoration is an easy thing. Dolly restoration, especially when it takes a lot of work, can be a very costly and very time-consuming thing, which is generally why I don't tend to film it. But yeah, so she looks like this now. I could have just waited. And then this one here too, who's also sweet. So they don't have any shoes on, they don't have any clothes on. I'll get them taken care of eventually. Okay, so we'll do her next. This is a bit of a project actually. This one wasn't $1, it was $3, and I almost did not bring her home, as if you've seen one of my previous hauls, I got a Moxie girl who I then restored the hair on, which is a big, I'd say a darn sight, well, 3 inches taller than the Bratz girl, and I got her for $3, and she had no marks and hadn't had her hair cut and stuff, and so I was like, well, we grabbed her because we're going to turn her into something else eventually. She's going to be on the project list. At the moment, the idea is to completely shave her and give her a re-hair, or a re-fluff hair. You'll see what I say if I ever get around to filming it. A re-fluff of her hair. Someone's also painted all over her lips. I'm not too worried about that. That doesn't worry me. It's more the hair that's going to take time. Why? I don't know why people give children scissors and think it's okay. I feel sorry for the dolls, but she shall be restored one day. It'll be a fun project to do with Astra anyway. Okay, so back onto these last dolls, which are Asian dolls. I'm pretty sure that this is a Lika Happy Father or Nice Father doll. I like the look of him, really good plastic, and he did not come in this outfit. We'll bring him up and have a look. So as I said before, we're not generally male dolls. We leave a lot of Ken dolls behind. We leave a lot of Action Man behind and etc. But we like him because of his anime style. Astra's very much into anime at the moment and going through that sort of anime stage. I stuck him in this Barbie Christmas outfit because I just thought he looked really cool in it. So this is a brand new Barbie Christmas outfit we got, and we actually had it on a Barbie doll, but I just thought, hey, this looks like what Dad would wear for Christmas, you know, come out in his Christmas do. So here's a Nice Father or Happy Father, and he was $1 from the thrift store. And then on to probably the creme de la creme of the lot, and I'll explain why. Okay, so on to the doll which probably has the most value money-wise. out of the lot of them. I was at the Salvation Army with my daughter Astra, and she was doing her doll horse stuff where she goes through all the dolls and all the toys there, and she picks out whatever she wants and puts it in the basket. And then mummy kind of does a bit of a revamp at the end of putting some things back, which I just know we have, or I just know it will be way so much work put into a doll, which I can pick up for basically for $10 sort of thing, and it'll be complete. Astra picked up this one and she said, hey mummy, it's an anime doll. Now in our country we have a lot of $1, $2, $3 Asian stores, which basically they have the fake toys. If you see my fake toy reviews, they always get like thousands of views, etc. Over time. A lot of anime style dolls, and they have the hollow plastic. They're very cheap. So when she first said this, I said to her, look sweetheart, just put it down. We can pick it up from the $2 store, those sorts of things. I didn't actually look at it, but as I was coming back I picked it up because she was actually kind of insistent that she really liked the look of this doll. So I picked it up, and the first thing I noticed was the quality of the plastic. The moment I picked up the plastic expecting it to go inwards or be soft, or you know, when you can feel quality, this is a very strong plastic. And then what got me was the hair is good rooted. You know, the cheap dolls, they always have like the baldy spot which they hide. The hair is thickly rooted, and then the face is really well painted. And what sold it for me was she has bendable legs, like styling legs, and I thought, okay, this isn't your run-of-the-mill cheapo doll. So I brought her home, I took photos of her. She had this little butterfly and Korea printed on the back, and she cost me $1, by the way, so she was $1, so about 70 cents US. I put her on a doll identification group and kind of shrugged my shoulders and thought, oh, if we find something good, we find something good, but generally, you know, you don't. Anyway, someone came back to me and said she's a rare doll. She is. Now, please don't hate me for my pronunciation of this. She is a Hinagiku Tamano wedding peach doll. And apparently they are quite rare. She is the Korea version. There are 2 versions of her. And when I looked at eBay, and when I spoke to a few people, they easily can reach up to $100 New Zealand, even in the NUD. So yeah, I was very, very happy with that. Here she is up close. I wish I could have touch-o-vision so you can feel the quality of the plastic. It's not hollow, it's solid. She's got waist movement, she's got leg, you know, the extra articulation points, and she just feels like a quality doll, which is just basically why we got her, and we're so glad we did, because we'd be very upset if we found out afterwards. Her outfit is in the works. We have found an outfit which we think is of the same doll range, but it's the pink version of it. So I was really happy I have those, which is why I hold on to anything that I think is different or valuable. So we may have the other anime doll's outfit, and she'll just have to wear it until we find her version of it. Which is kind of cool, but you know, just know that we are looking after her and we will get her set. So last of all is this made to move, what do they call them? The curvy dolls. I was about to call it the chunky Barbie. The my size Barbie, I should say, you know. I have the perfect hourglass shape. I always get a couple of my friends and my husband and everything, always, it's like, you have a tiny waist, but you got a big upper carriage and a big bottom carriage. And it's like, if I wear anything that kind of goes straight up and down, it basically makes me look like I'm solid the whole way through. So I try and get things that pull in at the middle to show that, you know, I got the waist, I got the hourglass, I'm not just a big potato, but you know, whatever. When I see these curvy girls, sometimes I always feel like giving them a bout and saying, I know how you feel, sweetheart. I know how you feel. Let's bring her up and have a look. So she actually was purchased brand new in America. I can't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't much at all. I fell in love with her. Her outfit is actually sitting on a doll I'm been customizing for a few weeks. So my ball jointed doll here, my Sphinx cat doll. So this is her original outfit, kind of like a, looks like a leotard or something to do yoga on. I didn't like the outfit on her, and I brought one of these Christmas outfits and stuck it on her, and she looks like a potato in it. There is no definition to her curves, but I like it anyway. I just love her face, and I love the Made to Move curvy girl. So that was my purchase in America of her, and that's it. I am up to date. I am up to date with my doll haul at the moment. I have a lot of other secondhand toys. I have a huge big My Little Pony lot coming. I know there's been a heap of comments on a heap of you talking about that I found 2-star swirls in my previous big My Little Pony haul. No, I am not selling one for those that keep asking me. Astra doesn't want to, so those star swirls are staying in our collection. We know they are the hardest and the rarest to find, and I know I got 2 for a couple of dollars. So stay tuned. I'll get to it. I'm catching up slowly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please give this video a if you love doll hauls. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here, and we love to share, and we are sticking around. We know there's been a few people jumping ship over the latest YouTube changes and stuff. It doesn't affect me or my children. It doesn't affect my collecting. So thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.